So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Blues Night hosted by Hong Ji-woo, and it's time for music to play. Tonight, we will be talking about popular songs of the times, the hottest songs in last few decades, and we are specifically looking for interesting stories you have about heartwarming songs, songs that are come alive, songs that have a special meaning, etc. So, a letter has just arrived from John becomes a memories. Will you please read this for us?
Yes, hello, I'm a grade student going into high school, and I want to share today how music brought me and my father together. Dad and I were very close when we lived in a 30-year generation ago. One day, I went to see a musical called the Gwanghwamun Love Song with my family. A musical composed from songs by singer Lee Moon-se, famous when my dad was a kid. Honestly, I wasn't interested in all the songs at all, so I went into the theater to be interested and expecting nothing. I didn't tell it to my dad's face, but I thought the songs were cool. But as soon as the first song started streaming and the theater filled with beautiful melodies and the faint feel of nostalgia, I was whisked away into the past. In a daze, I sat through the musical completely in a trance, and by the time the last word of love came up, I was wrong.
After the show, we walked out of the theater. I still felt a little sad and a little embarrassed for crying over those songs. But then my father spoke, and I turned around and saw tear stains running down my dad's face. I was shocked. That crying was a rarity. I never seen him so exposed, so truly bitter. I don't know, I guess always felt distance from them. I always thought age was so important. But seeing him crying over that song, pity of old music brought him made me forget about the age that actually feel connected to him. It made me remember that all things beautiful last for an eternity, no matter how much time passed. On my way home, I dropped all of Lee's sad songs into my playlist, and we drove home listening to one entire square. So that was 6 months ago, and my father and I still talk about music. He nearly grew into me, and I'm listening to more of my dad's song recommendations. Immunse is such a great singer.
Though Lee is no longer as active as his younger years, his song has been remade many times and are still well and alive to this day. The song I'm about to play is never fails to remind me of my love story, and I cry every time listening to it. A beautiful composition of love. Let's listen to Lee Old Love.
서성이다 울었지 지나온 내 모습 가슴이 사무쳐 하늘이 불빛들 꺼져가며 후회가 또 와가 눈물이 울어도 아플 것 같지 않던 지나온 내 모습 모두 꺼지지.
Yes, that was Demon's Old Love from one of our studio singers. Now on to the next story. This one was sent by Music Captain.
Because has helped me through some really tough times. A few years ago, while I was dealing with a major breakup and suffering, I was busy listening through a cool host of burial songs when I came upon Kim Kwang-seok's song, Painful Love Was Never Enough. It was a song I first heard when I was young, and back then the lyrics didn't make much sense. But now, a 23-year-old sitting broken and hard on the floor of my bedroom with not music streaming in through my earphones, I cried for the beauty of the song, for how much everything made sense. I cried for how the song sounded like my story. The lyrics felt so personal. I guess that was when I realized for the first time music could really be therapeutic. It's now my go-to song whenever life gives me chains and needles to work with. I love to listen to Painful Love Was Never Love on the radio.
So that was our second letter, a beautiful healing of life's wounds through music. Kim Kwang-seok was often called a singing philosopher rather than merely a singer because his songs went deep beyond trendy music to capture life's wisdom in his philosophical and poetic lyrics. So dear listeners, let's listen to Painful Love Was Never Loved by Kim Kwang-seok.
지울 수 있을까 어느 여름 바람이 지친 어깨 스치며 지나가고 쓸쓸한 사람들여 고개 숙이며 그댈 미워줘 너무 아픈 사랑은 사랑이 아니었음을
Now we have our last letter here, sent from historical drama Otaku.
I really like historical dramas and love listening to historical drama-ish music. There's this one song I really love that I want to share with you all today, and that's Fate by Lee Sung-hee. It was originally composed as part of a soundtrack for a movie, but garnered so much attention and is now known by practically any random Korean passing along the streets. I think one of the biggest reasons why Fate is so popular is because of its unique atmosphere. I know this may sound weird, but whenever I listen to this song, I feel like I remember my before life. It really sweeps me off into a time travel machine and puts me into the past. I'd love to listen to this song here today, along with all our lovely radio listeners, and together take off into the past in the blue night time travel machine.
Fate is one of the most beloved songs in Korea and was selected as the best South Korean movie OST every year. Rumor Ghost is also highly popular in North Korea. So thank you for listening to today's radio live stream, and I'll leave you with Lee Sung-hee's Fate as I hope. Once again, thank you so much for being here tonight. See you next week.
하나, 둘, 셋, 바이바이!
이 생에